welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Pour here on a Wednesday, and what a treat it is. Not only is the Yankee season alive, and I will be running it back at the stadium tonight, but we have the Barnes and Renee show once again.
Hello.
How you doing, Renee?
I am doing very good. I'll be doing even better once I have some more sips of my coffee.
You know what's funny? I did not have any coffee yet today.
What? No Cumberlands?
I don't know if you ever felt like this. So first of all, done with Cumberlands. Was doing Donut Inn for a while, but I've moved to homemade cold brew black. But the only thing is, and I don't know if you ever felt like this, but it's like a night of drinking. It doesn't even need to be crazy. And I don't know, I wouldn't say last night was crazy. Like, it wasn't like last week, but it also wasn't nothing. I feel like in the morning, having like black coffee like that strong, like I just can't do it. Like, I need
why
to
don't you put a little bit of cream or something, or milk?
Yeah, but it's, you know what, it fit, and especially lack of sleep, because by the way, Lyft, which, I mean, talk about being on my shit list. Okay, so last week when I go, they charged me $70 for a ride that I didn't go on. Luckily, I was able to go through the service department. They're refunding me, all good. Last night, I spent an hour at the train station waiting for a Lyft. It says, a couple more seconds for like 20, 30 minutes.
What?
Then I have to get Uber. And then the Uber driver, when they were about to be there, cancels. Someone else picks it up. But I was home around 2 a.m. when I got off the train before 1 a.m. And I live 5 minutes away from the train station. So that was so annoying. And, it was already going to be a light night of sleeping as it is. You throw that in.
Wait, so the trains don't run that late anymore?
So, no, the trains run, but I'm talking about the Uber back home to my house from the train station, which is only 5 minutes away.
That's you waited an hour for?
Yes. It's like I might as well walked, which, I mean, it would have taken a little longer, but you get what I'm saying.
Dang, that's tough.
So that was annoying. The other night, though, we stayed out later and we couldn't get the train, and that's why we had to do the Uber. But yeah, that was just nuts. But yeah, I don't know. I've always felt like that with just the I feel like I need to drink a bunch of water first, get like a full meal, then have the coffee. So I'm planning after this, like, have lunch and then have a coffee.
It sounds like very mature.
Yeah, it just because, and also last week I had the coffee and it was just, I had like a couple sips and I was like, I can't do this. It's like nauseating. Honestly.
See, I feel like coffee after being hungover is like a godsend to me, where like it's like one sip and I'm back to business. But what I was gonna say is for the home cold brew, did you do that thing where it's like that jar and you put the grinds
part of it, Starbucks,
and then you let it sit, right, and you put it in the fridge, that's legit.
And it just makes so much sense because you know what it is. It's like I love Tiffany's and Donut Inn, but it just feels like, because I always get iced. So it's basically, we're talking $5, give or take. So $5 every day. And then sometimes you're getting it's like annoying. Like when it's like, I'm good.
I make my coffee at home.
And you hot or no?
Sometimes it all depends. Sometimes I'll make like a big pot of coffee and I'll have hot for the morning and I put the rest into like a container, have it iced for later. So I have like basically meal prep iced coffee. Or like sometimes I'll do, I have an espresso machine, so I'll do double shot of espresso. Put some whole milk in there, and I'll have that hot.
Nice.
And the espresso is like super quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. No, I love a good espresso. That's good stuff for sure. And I mean, let's face it, I love a good Yankee win. There's so much to get to. So great being there with Chief. What a moment. Just in terms of like being there, and me, because, me and Josh go back and forth all the time just joking around, but, being extra positive. I have to say, 6-1 there. What was it, the third inning? Like, I was, like, just so down and out in the sequence of events and the judge. It was just, and I thought you couldn't top the game that me and Matt went to on last Thursday because, beating the Red Sox finally, Cam having the historic performance. But I think last night topped it, honestly, because Judge came through. That was just unbelievable. And for the ball to go off the foul pole right in front of me was just so unbelievable. And I know my voice, yes. So I can't wait to be back at the stadium tonight. Still kind of working things out, but I guess Chief might come again. Allen's going to be there. JD wanted to go, but I guess he's not sure about training, so he might not be able to come. But yeah, it's gonna be quite the time, and Cam again. That's gonna be awesome. But we got to talk about the game. But before we do that, there are a few comments if we want to get to those.
Let's do it. All right, we got Matthew Ryan in the house. He says, "Go Yankees! We are still alive!" In all caps.
Let's fucking go, Matthew.
He's also saying, "How about them Rangers? Nice way to start the season, bums."
Yes, the Rangers, did lose last night to the Penguins 3-0. We're not really going to talk about it. First game of the season. Come on, the Yankees. So Matthew Ryan, enjoy that. But we'll get more into hockey once the baseball season is over. But it's just
hockey.
Gotta focus on the Yankees right now.
Josh B says, "Bro, you were nowhere when we lost games 1 and 2. WTF? LMAO." And then he says, "Renee."
Let's go, Josh B. Had a good Discord conversation with Josh yesterday before, after the game. And it feels like finally, after a lot of, kind of back and forth, we're on the same page because at the end of the day, you can't beat you just want to win. And that's what we both want. And that's what it's all about. So, a lot to get to. But if we could go to the world of Major League Baseball.
Pujols it's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, what a play! Stop it, Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeouts.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's Yankee segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And I don't know if you've seen from some of our shows the past week or day, but for some reason, the whole ride the wave, like me and Tony just like back and forth, just cracking up about that.
I know. I like the sound of it. Ride the wave of the Velvet Llama.
Because I feel like I've heard that before. I think that might be part of it, but just the way it sounds. And yeah. Tony heard it on some other ad. He was cracking up.
They're probably copying us. That's happened a few times where we've said stuff on the show, and then all of a sudden you see online either some like sports show start saying something or an advertisement of something that we were doing.
Yeah, no, that is so cool. And actually, what was really cool? Kind of a different scenario, but I just thought about it, but like just something popping up online. But this is great. So, golf all the time. I play with random people. So there was a time where I golfed with somebody, and then I ended up playing with them a couple weeks later, and they go, "Yeah, like you do a podcast? Because like we played golf last time." And then I'm just going through TikTok and like you came up and I was just like, what? Like,
that's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah. So that was great. But there are a few more comments if we want to get to those.
Yes, we do. We have Egg Flip's account in the house saying, "Oh my God, I can't stop stuttering this morning." What a win for the Yankees. That third inning was a punch in the nods, but what a rally. And then Egg Flips also says, llamas can't surf, though. And they also said, great band name. Is that in reference to Velvet Llama, maybe?
Llamas can't. Wait. I'm missing it. Great band name.
Eggs Flip says llamas can't surf though.
I guess, but I don't know about that. I think Jay, might be making some eggs. The bong out.
Maybe. I wonder, Jay, if that's you.
The way you just said maybe, Renee.
I mean, there's a possibility.
Yeah, I know, but it seemed like you didn't like that I said other side. I'm just fucking around with you, but you know what I'm saying. We have a good time.
I mean, if there was a bong right here, I would hit it too.
There we go. Come on.
You want to know something crazy? A little sidetrack real quick. Last time I hit a bong, I freaking burned my right eyelashes, all of them off on the right side because the flame got too high and I leaned in too much and I smelled something. I was like, what? And then I looked down, I burned my face, and then I looked in the mirror and half my eyelashes are burned off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so funny. That's one of those things too. You gotta be careful because
be careful.
You gotta live with that for till it grows back.
3 months. That's what it was. Also to finish out the comments here, we have Donna Lee in the house saying, good morning.
Great
I'm back
Donna
for
Lee
now. Still mad at myself for not watching Giving Upon My Sons and the Boys.
It's I mean, there's so much to talk about this, but first of all, Donna, you're forgiven. So, let's say that. And it's amazing. And again, I want to do like a full recap of the game, but when the whole thing was happening, before Judge hit the home run, I forgot who I was texting. I had to look through my texts. It's kind of funny. Like it seems like I'm exaggerating, but I swear. And it's because of obviously how, I'm always at the game, always talking about the game, but it's just like, anytime anything happens in a Yankee game, like especially a playoff game, I get like 30 texts because I feel like I'm like the first person everybody thinks of. But I was saying something like, about Judge before he got the hit. I was like, repent. And then it happens. And then I was also
Are you a preacher?
And then I was texting my buddy Jordan, who tunes in from time to time. I think you did meet him, Renee. Were you there? Or I don't know if you were there actually. Were you there at my surprise birthday party like a couple years ago or no?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend Jordan.
Does he have long hair?
No.
But I'm sure if I saw his face, I'd remember for sure.
So I was texting him, and it was just like I was basically like, how could you expect a home run? But I was just saying something like, he's got to come through. He's got to hit a home, and it's just like next pitch he does. It was so unbelievable. And you can't beat stuff like that.
That contradicts the if you say it out loud, it's not going to happen, right?
Oh, no, Renee, I don't think you understand. That it could always be a whole show. Luckily, though, because I get fired up about that because I'm like, are you kidding me? And luckily, Matt has been crazy about that since I've known him. Literally, we used to watch games at his house, assigned seats at his house. I'm not kidding. No, you have to sit there. And then when we lost in 2017, the Astros, his dad said it, and he agreed with it. He's like, because we watched all the games together, but the last game we didn't watch. People had to do stuff, and he was like, "Well, you watched it here, you would have won." And it's like,
I could see Matt's dad saying that.
So Matt has been crazy about this going back to his high school days, the Kobe playoff games, all that stuff. And I'm like, dude, we have nothing to do with it. And he still, till last week, Renee, was convinced that has something to do. We go, we not. Me and him, last couple of years going, we haven't won. Rosso said something to him last week because we lost the first playoff game. I was there with him. Mm-hmm. I didn't go to the second game. We won, and he said something to him like, "Oh, kind of interesting. I didn't see any Instagram stories. Then we won," like kind of suggesting like I'm jinxing them or something. So then I'm not expecting to go to the third game, and I get tickets right after the show. And obviously the free tickets, like great seats. And I'm like, okay, obviously the first person I'm going to ask is Matt. And he had to call me back because he had to check with Rosso to see if he could go because he was nervous by going. We're going to lose the game.
No, you're kidding.
Not kidding. We win the game. And he says he's done with all that. He believes that I'm right about what I was saying the whole time. But
did he go?
No, he did. He did. But he was almost going to miss one of the best playoff games that we've seen ever. We haven't beat the Red Sox 20 years, and he almost missed it because he was worried that had something to do with it. And it's just like, but he believes now that it doesn't. So thank God that I converted him over, because that was bad. Like, it's like, you can't miss going to a playoff game if you're thinking about that. And it's like, listen, I'm all for doing whatever's going to help, the Yankees win. But let's face it, as a fan, the only thing that will ever help the Yankees win is to support the team when you're there, be on your feet all the time, that stuff. But anything else, I mean, let's face it. I mean, as much as we're into it, we love it, we almost feel a part of the team. What we do, other than cheer, has nothing to do with what happens on the field, and that's true. And Donna is superstitious because she said something about how, when I don't wear my Judge jersey or something, or when I don't watch, they win this. And I'm like, Donna, it has nothing to do with anything. Like, just do as you please.
Yep.
Please.
Do as you please, Donna. I love the name Donna because it just reminds me of that 70s show. Donna.
And it happens to be my mother's name.
Wow, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, just to continue with Donna's comments, she had a few comments here. She said, LOL, Renee, I burned my eyebrows lighting a cigarette off a stove in high school. What a story.
She is somebody with stories, let me tell you. She goes nuts with the stories in the group chat and on JD's show.
She also says, we all know you are at the game, Sue. You are live reporting on the scene, which is true. Check out the stories.
Yep, there's usually at least 6-7 stories. No, there's been more in the past. But also, I want to get those, but then also, I don't want to, miss something, or, you know what I mean? So I try to do a good balance. But basically, tradition for me is first pitch, last pitch, and then if any other important things happen, but it's tough to try to get a home run live, but sometimes they'll do the after effects of it. But usually that's your tradition: first pitch, last pitch.
For the story.
Yeah.
We got Kev Do in the house. That came in way louder than I thought it was.
I liked it though. I liked it.
A lot of power. We have Michael Theophil in the house saying, "Let's go Yankees."
So Michael, he was pumped, texting me and Matt the entire game.
Really got a cracky voice.
Yeah, but like I said, this is me right now. I could go do a tough mutter right now. I'm telling you that, compared to the other day, I literally had to get up. I had to get up during the show. I was like, Tony, I got to just step out for a second. We cut it off early. I couldn't do it. This is so much better. A lot of water yesterday too. That was key, and not mixing, sticking with one thing.
That's on maturity. Matthew Ryan saying he wants to take me to a steak dinner date instead of Tony going to a steak dinner.
Because he made some bet with Tony and he hasn't repented or paid off his debt.
Repent is the word of the day, huh? Repent and seek the Lord.
Oh, man.
And other than that, Donna Lee was just saying that was me in the 70s show.
Oh, gotcha.
Kevin, I don't understand what Kevin is, but that's what we got for comments.
All right. So obviously got to get to the game. At the end of the day, it's Yankees 9 and the Blue Jays 6. And this is a game that they trailed 6-1, that they let Vlad Guerrero Jr. We've had so many conversations over the past couple of days about this guy kills us. Let's not even pitch to him. And what do you know? First inning, Rodon, changeup, 2-run homer. So, the 6-1 was tough. At 2-0, I was like, all right, it's not what we want. We got to hit the ball, man. We haven't gone off on offense. So that was my thought there. And of course it was after he had a strikeout on the first pitch, that changeup inside. I don't know why anybody gives a changeup to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. middle of the plate. I mean, it's just you're speeding up his bat. But anyway, he gets out of that inning. It's 2-0. Fortunately, Yankees do get the offense going in the first. And that was a good sign because it just, listen, anything can happen. The first inning isn't always indicative of the rest of the game. But it just, the Blue Jays strike out the side or something, you're getting a little anxious. That doesn't happen, though. Grisham grounds out. Judge singles. And Belly flies out. So with 2 outs, there was a fielding error by IKF, which was a gift to allow Judge to go to second. Stanton singles to the left, scoring Judge. So it was good to see Stanton come through. So that was big. Cut the deficit in half. So 2-1 going to the second. Rodon Infield single he gives up to Ernie Clement, but then he gets a couple pop-outs with Santander and Connor Falefa. He hits Jimenez. They challenge it, and we're looking on the big board at the stadium. No one can see it better than us there. It seems like there's no way it hit him, but yet it doesn't get overturned. So the umps, like, I'm surprised Boone didn't get tossed last night. I mean, that was one of two challenges that was just like, are you kidding? Because later in the game, Grisham clearly hits the catcher's glove. That's supposed to be catcher's interference. They review it, don't call it, and I don't know. It seemed like everybody, including the Toronto coaches, thought that would be overturned. So that was nuts. Yankees don't get anything in the second. Third inning, it all falls apart for Rodon. Leadoff double to Davis Schneider. They walk Guerrero, which was like, okay, well, like, we're not going to let him hit another home run. That's good. Kirk lines out. So you got first and second, one out. But he gives up a single to Varsho. That scores Schneider. Then he gives up a single to Clement. So that scores Guerrero. And then Santander scores, singles and scores Varsho and Clement. So all of a sudden, 2-1 going into the game. Inning, you're feeling, all right, Rodon will settle down. No, that's it. His night's over. 6 runs. So I'm sitting there. And Chief was texting me about this earlier, but he was saying I was down in the dumps, and I was. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's like, yes. Like, was I ever going to leave? No. But it's like, wow, did it feel like it was over in that moment? So they go to the bullpen, and
I like that you give your emotional reactions. At that moment, I felt like it was all over.
Renee, I mean, listen, I say it all the time, and I've gotten pissed at people because, baseball's so boring. Oh, it doesn't pay my bill. Why don't I get? No. That doesn't exist for me. Yes, there are things that are more important by default. Your friends, your family, that type of thing. Other than that, I'm sorry. This is as important as it gets. I don't know what to tell you. So Fernando comes in. He had gotten hammered last time in Toronto, but he repents, Renee. I know you're around for that. Strikes out Barger, gets Jimenez to ground out. So we go to the third. Yankees start chipping away. Grisham leadoff double. That was big. Grisham has really come up small this postseason after being a very clutch player in the regular season. So the Grisham double, he advances a throw on a wild pitch. Judge double. So Judge, had the best game of his life last night. You just even say, he's hit 3 home runs before, but in a playoff game to do what he did was unbelievable. So the double makes it 6-2. Belly singles. Judge unable to go home, so it's still 6-2. Rice grounds out to first. And then, but the thing is, they throw home and they get Judge in the rundown, but Bellinger advances, so that was kind of tough. The going on contact play, which gets annoying, just like the infield in sometimes. But that's another story. So that was the first out of the inning. But Stanton hits a sac fly to center, so I thought maybe it would get out, but he just misses it. So you're 6-3. So all right, 6-3. Save situation. All right. We're feeling pretty good. Jazz walks. So you got first and second, 2 outs. They go to the bullpen to Flu Hardy, somebody I'm not familiar with. And Rosario comes up, and you're thinking, Rosario, he came into this game kind of early. Maybe he could do something. No, he falls out to the catcher. So at that point, 6-3, not knowing what was going to happen next, and you're like, oh, man, like we couldn't get a couple more there. So Fernando Cruz stays in, strikes out Springer, strikes out Schneider, gives up a single to Guerrero. They go to Duvall, and he gets Kirk to ground out. So go to the bottom of the fourth. We're still down 6-3. Flu Hardy still in. Volpe strikes out, but then Wells reaches on a fielding error by Barger. And then there's he advances to second. So it's like all year, the Yankees, the fundamentals, extra bases, like that type of stuff, doing us in. This does them in because it completely changes this inning. Instead of 2 outs, nobody on, there's 1 out with a runner on second. Grisham walks. So there's 2 on, 1 out, Judge up. And that set the stage. And Louis Varland comes in, and that was like, geez, Louis Varland's coming in. He struck out Stanton on a 101-mile-an-hour fastball in Toronto, got them out of that bases-loaded jam. So you're like, oh, boy. Judge fouls off the knuckle curve first pitch. swings through a 100-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle, but then hits a 3-run homer out of the strike zone, which was just unbelievable on a 99.7-mile-an-hour pitch. I think, like, just, there's all these statistics, but it was basically like a ball thrown that hard, that out of the strike zone, no one had ever hit one out. Like, it's ridiculous. We talk about high velocity all the time. And as soon as he hits it's heading towards the foul territory. So you're expecting it to go foul, and a lot of talk about how, like, all the time in this situation, ball goes foul. But it hits the pole, which means it's fair, sends Yankee Stadium into complete pandemonium. And that was where the game changed. Hopefully, the series changed and the season changed, because that was an unbelievable moment, and I'm sure everybody watching could imagine this. But so, obviously I saw it live. I didn't hear the broadcast calls after the game. I hear the Joe Davis call. I must have listened to that replay, I swear to God, between last night and tonight, like 60, 70 times. Like,
No way.
It was that unbelievable. The call is just electric. Because it's like, Judge, if it stays fair, it's his moment. It is. And it just, like, the ball goes off the pole, and it was just electric. So that was great. And it's like, all this happens. And keep in mind, that was the bottom of the 4th inning. I looked over at Chief. I was like, I can't believe it. This is the 5th inning. Duvall stays in, works around a Clement double to get the first 2 outs of the inning. They go to Timmy Hill for Barger. He strikes him out swinging. And at this point, I'm talking to Chief, and I'm just like, like, how are they going to navigate? Is Devin Williams or Bednar going to have to go too? But they end up getting through with the bullpen, which we'll talk about in a second. Varland stays in. He strikes out Stanton, but Jazz Chisholm hitting one to right, a bomb, 409. Just one of those bat flip right off the bat, 99 miles an hour. So again, the high velocity, which is something we've seen the Yankees struggle again, getting the job done. That was awesome. So, so after that, they go to Fisher. Rosario doubles, Volpe strikes out, but Wells singles, scores Rosario, goes to second, and is thrown out at second. And live, you're like, how is he out? He's not out, but his foot comes off the bag. Also, at the time, we didn't know that, so we're thinking, geez, we just really got screwed because we don't have any challenges left. So either way, we wouldn't be able to get it overturned. Anyway, 8-6, Hill stays in, gets Jimenez, gets Springer, and gets Snyder. So it was nice to see Aaron Boone stick with Hill, because I've said this to Matt all season. It's like, I understand, he's a lefty specialist, but Tim Hill, I don't know, like, especially when there's people on, but when there's not people on, even better, you just feel comfortable about him. I know, his fastball is very weak, 88 miles an hour, but that angle, the movement, hitters aren't used to seeing it. So 8-6 through the top of the 6th. Bottom 6, Yankees get one more run here. Grisham lined out. They walk Judge. Belly doubles. Thought Judge could score. He doesn't, but Rice hits the sac fly to make it 9-6. And from that point on, the bullpen takes us home. How about Devin Williams, a 1-2-3 7th? That was huge, and it's just crazy. I mean, Aaron Boone said it. A lot of us, myself included, made fun of him, how he was just like, well, we're going to need him. So, he's killing us, losing us all these games of regular season. But he said, we're going to need him. And what do you know? We need him. He's easily been our best setup guy. So he has a 1-2-3 7th. Obviously Yankees didn't score any more runs this game. So 8th inning, Williams stays in, leadoff single to Clement, but he gets Santander to strike out swinging. They go to Bednar for the 5-out save. Barger grounds out to second. So you got a runner on second, 2 outs, and he gets Jimenez to ground the first, which I thought was huge because you already have runners on. Top of the lineup coming up. You don't want traffic with Springer and Guerrero and going nuts. Doesn't happen. So we fast forward to the top of the 9th. Bednar, obviously still in, strikes out George Springer, strikes out Lukes, and then Vladdy hits one to third. Caballero in to the third baseman of the game. A very tough play, one that you heard on my story, like because everyone thought it was gonna be a hit. Makes the play, makes the throw. Ball game's over. Yankees win 9-6. Easily the best playoff game I've ever been to. That's not even a question. The wave of emotions, Renee. This was unbelievable. Sets us up for camp today. And just so much to think about with this matchup tonight. Toronto going with the bullpen game. Louis Varland, ironically enough, he's going to have a rematch with Aaron Judge the first inning. Does he pitch to him? But they're going with the bullpen game, going with Varland. Yankees, obviously, Cam. Last time we saw him, the 8 strong, the 12 Ks, the no walks, the beating Boston for the first time in 22 years. So, we needed him more than ever then, and we need him more than ever now. And yes, if he can't go deep, we'll figure it out. We'll get through the game. But would it be just super beneficial if he could get us at least 6 innings. And he could go more. Honestly, if he has that type of performance again, location is key. But our starters in this series have been not able to do anything. The fact that our starters, 3 games after the starts we had in the wildcard round, can't even give us 4 innings. We really need Cam in a big way. I'm expecting nothing less. Schlittler, yes. A lot of people are having trouble pronouncing that. Dog included. Mad Dog said it wrong 5 times.
How did he say it?
I there were so many different varieties. The start and stop. I don't know what's so hard about it. Listen, I struggled with it at first. You say it a couple times, you're good. It's obviously Schlittler.
Yeah.
Could you just read the comments? Somebody just called me twice, and I just got to answer.
All right, guys. Duty calls for Brian. So we are going to go through some of the comments here. It's funny because usually in this scenario, Tony talks sports, but I don't really have much to say. So we got Tony in the house saying, ride the wave, Brian. Yes, the Velvet Llama wave. And he says, show looks great. Thanks, Tony. And as you know, Tony's not here today because it's me. Today's Tony's out of studio day. Josh B's commenting on Brian losing his voice, although he said cut back on the drinking. I guess alcohol affects your voice. Kev Do is also saying, isn't this the sports port? Yes, it is. Tony's asking me, how does it feel to produce? I like producing. I really enjoy producing. It's fun. I don't do it very often, so when I do, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I remember how much fun this is. But I wouldn't Tony, you and Brian do this every single day. I don't know if I could do it every single day. I guess in the meantime, we're waiting for Brian. I can talk a little soccer because, that's all I know what to talk about. So I'm not sure if anyone remembers, but in the beginning of the month, I talked about an update on the World Cup because the World Cup is going to be in the United States. If you entered the drawing to the right to buy a ticket, you would have received a ticket at an email at the end of the month talking about if you got the chance. If you didn't, like me, I did not get the right to buy in the first draft. You're going to get to do it again. They'll send another email. So fingers crossed that I'll be able to get that. Is anyone planning on going to the World Cup, trying to get any tickets? I know we don't really have a big soccer fandom here, but soccer's epic. Who wouldn't want to go to see the World Cup? It's gonna be legendary. I most likely will not experience this in my lifetime ever again. I don't think the World Cup would come to the United States again in my lifetime, unless I live to 150, maybe. Michael saying Renee's the best. Thank you. I'm really holding it down strong here on the sports port. So that's what's going on in the soccer world. Other than that, I don't really have many updates other than Bridgeport's trying to build a soccer stadium. That'd be pretty cool. That's what we got for going on with the soccer. This isn't going to be good, but for New York fans, but I was in Boston last weekend, and the preseason Rangers versus the Bruins was going on. So I passed by the TD Garden, and Never seen that stadium before, but it looked so cool. So I eventually want to go to. Would love to see a hockey game there. Obviously, in support of New York. Although 1 year for Mike's birthday, we all went to not the Yard Goats, the Wolf Pack, Hartford Wolf Pack, which was the minor league team for Hartford for hockey. And we were up on the ice, and it was an insane game. And that's how I prefer to go watch a hockey game, is up on the ice. Michael also, Brian's locked out. Hold on.
I'll explain after, but also everything's all good. Did I miss anything though?
Nothing much. I was just giving a little update on soccer. That's all I can really talk.
Oh boy, here she is.
That's all I can really talk about. And I was talking about walking past the TD Garden arena in Boston, how I thought it looked really cool, how I want to go. And the comment I was just about to read was from Mike. He said, "I'm excited for it for the World Cup, but I don't know if I'm going to go. Renee, it was here in the 90s. It'll be back." I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
What I would
Brian's
say,
back.
first of all, Renee, if anybody ever tried to talk about soccer on the show other than you, the comment wouldn't be read, but it's you. Give you a pass. It's just one of those things where the World Cup, USA, I could watch it, but then it's also just like I could not. You know what I mean? But like I have seen some World Cups in the past. Like it was kind of cool.
Kind of like me with the Steelers. Like I like watching the Steelers because like my dad's really into it and like we'll talk about it sometimes. But like I could not watch the Steelers because I really I don't care that much.
Yeah, no, I got you. And it's interesting for me too. And I know, again, I mean, since this show started, obviously it's in the introduction talking about the Yankees, but I've always said, like, I love all other sports, but nothing can match how it is with the Yankees. Matt will tell you the same thing. And I can't necessarily explain it, but it's just like, so the other games I like watching. Like it's entertaining. Like it's like, oh, football, I want to see what's going on. Like, you know, the fantasy. But the Yankees, it's like winning matters. Like all the other sports, the winning, it just doesn't matter. Especially football. Basketball, UConn, okay, they're in the tournament. Great. But it's just not the Yankees, and it's even just a regular season game in April. Obviously, these games, magnitude, unbelievable. I can't explain it. And you know, maybe it's the 3 hours of sleep. Maybe. But I still like just can't believe last night. Like that was so ridiculous. And
top 10 moment for you?
Oh, easily. I would say number one, honestly.
What?
Because you think about it, yes, I went to the World Series last year. They lost all 3 games that I was at. So obviously it was tough. Cool to go to Dodger Stadium, all that stuff, but the pain, you know what I mean? That was rough. Some solid wins last year in the you know, the AL DS and CS. Obviously the Red Sox game. Cam's performance in this, I would say they're neck and neck, but all you Yankee fans know it. Josh B, he could tell you how many times we've had a debate going into this year about Judge not performing in the playoffs, and he finally does it. And so many people, I would say, other than Chief, and that's Anthony Brander, everybody said, nope, until he does it, not going to believe it, not going to believe it. And I said that I guaranteed he was going to do it this year because he's too good. I think he's hitting 500. And it's just such a good feeling that he did. And yes, the job is not done. It won't matter as much if they don't win the next 2 games and they don't win the World Series. But boy, did that feel good last night. It really did. Judge is the man. He's the best player I've ever seen. And I said it since his debut. He's my favorite player of all time. So good to see him get his moment. Unbelievable. Could talk about it all day. Donna asked him going to the game. Yes, going to the game. Matt definitely in. Alan definitely in. JD probably can't go because of his client. And then Anthony Brander, Chief, wasn't planning on going at all, but he texted me. I don't know if he's saying, "Oh, I got to check with the wife, this and that," but like he wants to go, and he is the rare equivalent of me, Matt, and Josh, because it's just funny because there was a little thing back and forth with Josh about because negativity and stuff. But I will say, like I told you before, had a good conversation with him after the game, and he definitely is the equivalent in terms of it meaning so much, wanting to win, and you can't match that passion. It's unbelievable.
What do you think about going? Like, what's your thoughts going to the game tonight?
Feel amazing. I think we have the advantage in every way, the momentum in every way. They had a 6-1 lead. I don't think they had blown a 5-run lead all year. And then they're going to a bullpen game. We hit their bullpen already. Judge has to be so confident. If Judge is going, the whole team's going. That's why I watched the highlight a million times. Jazz going nuts. Wells, Rice, seeing all those guys fired up. Judge doing the double take with the camera. Just unbelievable. And I say this all the time. And we will move it forward, Renee. Don't worry.
Wait, what?
No, I know you weren't saying that, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
I know I could just keep going in circles here. And I've said this a bunch of times. But again, dude, I was telling Chief this at the game last night, and it applies to who I was talking about before. There's just a level of respect that I have for people that feel the same way as me with the Yankees, where it's like I don't want to hear this, I don't want to hear that. It fucking matters, and that's it. And there's only a very few people that get that.
Do you think if you started like a Facebook group and you wrote like the list of requirements of your viewpoints, and sometimes they do like these group meetups on Facebook, they're like, oh, lookalikes, if you look like this person, join this Facebook group. This is like this can be like the start. Join this Brian's Facebook group if you feel this strongly about the Yankees, and you could start it kind of sounds like the start of a cult a little bit.
I think there would have to be in-person interviews. You got it.
Yes.
I mean, you can tell a fraud from a mile away in person.
Sniff them out.
That's for sure.
Donna just said real quick. She said, "Don't pitch to Vlad anymore, Vladdy."
Absolutely. And I will admit to this. It's kind of embarrassing. But I was so pissed about Vlad homering last night, and obviously, a couple surf sides. I won't say this again, but I did say at the time, I didn't want to pitch to him, but I said when we were down, I said, hit him in the fucking head.
What the heck?
5 times probably, because he kills us, and it's so annoying. He talks about how he hates us, but I will admit, I'll be the bigger person here. No one should be hit in the head. Maybe hit, not in the head, because that could be dangerous.
So if anyone was in your surrounding area and they're looking at this guy, you hear this, you're clearing the air saying that's not how you truly feel.
Yes, exactly. So that was really funny. And then another one, I guess this was on a video.
I saw that last night, Brian.
Maybe Chief took a video. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to Don about that later. Obviously a little embarrassing, whatever. We're all human here. And then the other funny moment was I'm getting a couple surf sides from the person working there, and who knows? You don't know. Sometimes people are big fans. One of the funniest thing ever is actually because it would show where you're from. So when me and Tony went to the Mets game earlier this year, a couple people had Bronx tags. So I was like, just be honest with me. You like the Yankees, right? Both of them said they like the Yankees, which is great. So sometimes they care, sometimes they don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I go to the lady who gave me the drink. So I was like, I am just so. It was right after Judge hit the door. I'm like, I'm so riled. And you know what I love? I don't have a cent on this game. Everyone with their bets. Just winning matters. She just looks at me, doesn't say anything.
She's probably so done.
It was hilarious. So yeah, and I'm sure there was probably other stuff too. I think a full video of the whole night. I mean, it would be pretty insane. And I was telling everybody this the other day. You probably didn't hear. But also, the game I went to with Matt last time, sitting in the front row of this section, every time there's 2 strikes, turned around and just kept going like this to the crowd. Did a couple of them last night, not as many. But yeah, the fans are the best. That's why there's nothing like being a Yankee fan. But I know I could ramble, so I won't do that. But what else? What else?
Comments?
Yes.
Donna said, I should have said Vlad the Impaler, LOL.
Impaler, I think.
Oh, Impaler.
Because they used to call his father that when I used to watch SportsCenter, so it's interesting that you said that. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. But
Who was his father?
No.
Who was his father?
Oh, his father played.
Oh, wow.
But what does Impaler mean? Do you know?
I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure that it's the Impaler. Like
Impaler. Okay, no, because they used to say it on SportsCenter growing up when Vlad, his father.
They said
would hit a home
Impaler?
run. Yeah, Vlad the Impaler.
I don't know. I can Google Gemini it, though.
Gemini, wow.
Yeah, Google Gemini. She also said, I saw that last night,
Talking about
Brian.
the hit in the head.
We'll see. She's actually
group text, right?
She said it was the group text I'm
Barnes.
with you guys. I think it was Barnes that said it. So you're the one who said it's Impaler, like Dracula.
Okay.
Dracula. We also got Goon Collector in the house saying, don't be the bigger person. He also says, we got to lay into this evil empire gimmick. Embrace that shit.
So I agree, because this is who the Yankees are. But what I will say, and I don't know if you saw on my story, but two people ran, let's go Yankees. But two people, oh no, let's go Yankees. Fucking go, bro. Get the job done tonight. Come on. So two people, Renee, at the same time. Two people at the same time ran on the field. Did you see that in my story?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I have the tackling videos of both of them.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, that was hilarious. But what I'm getting at is there is a ton of bad fan behavior at games. And not necessarily specific to the Yankees, this is in general. So that's why I was just saying I don't want to be that. I don't want anybody to have a terrible injury. But I will say, maybe it's just a quick fastball on the tush. But I think it would get everybody going if Vlad were to get hit. So we'll see if that happens. Benches might clear. But
I see it.
Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. For anyone who wants to know what we're talking about, go to the Sports Port Instagram story. Damn. I wonder if they placed a bet. That's why they did it.
I don't know,
people
but it's
do that.
lifetime ban at all stadiums, supposedly.
What?
I think it can get lifted in a couple of years, but you're arrested. Lifetime ban. Stupid. I always ask people, you think they're just blocked out? And last night they were saying, no, I think they just wanted to do it, which is just crazy. And then they're saying, the security in our section. They were actually sitting in our section. I didn't realize that. That's what Chief was telling me.
The guys who stormed?
Yeah, I didn't notice them, but yeah, so that's crazy. That's something come on, what are we doing here? Goon also says if everyone's gonna hate us, team and fan bases alike, give them a reason to. So I get it. I mean, that's when we're at our best. But the job is not done. We need to win tonight. And we talked about the pitching matchup. We'll do the picks in a second. Just wanted to mention elsewhere, actually only one other game yesterday, but the Mariners beat the Tigers 8-4. So the Mariners have a 2-1 advantage. John Pollock has gone quiet, so they can close that series out tonight in Detroit. And we'll do the picks there. So 4 games tonight. Last time this baseball season, we'll have 4 games at one time. Obviously, that's awesome. But if we if we could, Renee, strike up the music.
Is this the music?
No, so it should say ESPN baseball tonight, something like that.
Okay, hold on. Stand by.
And while Renee striking up the music too, I just want to say this MLB pick segment will be brought to you by the Velvet Llama.
Yes, ride the wave.
Ride the wave as we get the music up on a Wednesday in October. 4 games, 308, 508, 708, and you guessed it, 908.
Here we go.
Coming to you live from America Park. Casey Mize versus Bryce Miller. This is interesting. Tigers, the 15.5 lead blown. I don't know. It points to Mariners, but maybe it's like, as Chief would say, the baseball gods wanted them to close out at home. I think the Tigers live to see another day. I don't know if it'll do anything. I think they'll still probably lose. I think they win this game tonight. Miller hasn't been great this year. So I think a shootout. And I'm going to say Tigers end up winning, maybe 4-4 game, 6th inning, end up winning 8-4, which I think was the score yesterday, so flipped. So we'll go Tigers in the over there. That's an FS1 product. 508 TBS. Cubs trying to stave off elimination down 2-0. Brewers, Priester, Tyone. I think the Wrigley faithful earning to get a chance at a championship, basically 10 years later at this point, will get the job done. Jameson Tyone, channeling his inner Yankee. Big game. I think he goes 6 strong, only 3 hits, no runs. I think the Brewers, for once, are quieted offensively. And I think Kyle Tucker, thinking about free agency, maybe he doesn't have the Juan Soto mindset, but he still wants to make a good amount of money. I think a 4th inning grand slam, only runs in a game, difference in the game, Cubs in the under. Obviously, Yankee Stadium, 708, FS1, Joe Davis, John Smoltz, Louis Varland, Cam Schlittler. Yankees needing to win to force a game 5. Cam Schlittler with an opportunity to be an absolute legend. He's already a legend for what he did against the Red Sox, but if he does that again, forcing us to Toronto, anything close to that, or even just a solid pitching performance, I mean, he is going to live in Yankee history as the years go on. I know it. And I think he will. I don't want to get crazy, but I'm going to say he goes 6 1/3, 9 strikeouts, no runs, and only 4 hits. Strikes out Vladdy twice. And I think Aaron Judge getting the job done again, going deep. Stanton finally hitting one out. I think the Yankees pound Toronto bullpen, 8 runs, and I think the Yankees win this game 8-3. We'll see a Friday night in Toronto. Yankees in the over. Last game, Phillies Dodgers, Nola Yamamoto. If it was at home, if you didn't have a pitching machine like Aaron Nola pitching, I would take the Phillies. The Phillies are dead. It kind of reminds me of like Mr. Wonderful for the Shark Tank. He doesn't like the idea. He says, take it in the back and shoot it. And I think that is the Phillies season. It's over. I think Yamamoto pitches a gem. Dodgers win 5-0. Dodgers in the under. Just like that, your MLB pick segment. Can't wait to be at the stadium. Got to talk to Matt. Maybe some Arthur Ave. I could really go for that right now. So we'll see. But I cannot wait to get back to Yankee Stadium. There's nothing like playoff baseball. Wouldn't trade it for any experience. But so if we could pull up, Renee, the Immaculate Grid. And this is brought to you by the Hirsch Law Firm.
All
and
right,
who knows? Maybe the people that ran on the field, they could use the Hirsch Law Firm.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Immaculate. Top one. Oh, base. Yeah.
Yes, so we do baseball and football, but we'll start with baseball.
Wait, I got it. Let me share my screen.
And also share the screen, and then if you could have that music back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring her on up, and here we go.
And anybody that would like to help today, we would definitely appreciate that. All right, so just trying to think here. I guess we just gotta get some on the board, and shout out Tony because I know he always loves this one. So bottom left.
Yes.
Brad Hand, Tony's favorite one of all time, kind of like me and now I'm forgetting who I always do. But yeah, Brad Hand.
Hands?
So Hand.
Brad Hand.
Oh, Tyler Clippard. That's what I was thinking of. Yep. 2% there. There we go. Okay. So we couple different options here. I think I know what I'm gonna do though. Yes. So if we could go. Top middle, Jim Rice.
Jim Rice.
Nice. Okay. So we got Hall of Fame, Nationals. Okay, let's think about this.
We also, I think, have someone on
the line.
On the line. Do you hear him? There you go. That's the music. All right, you are live on the Sports Port. Who's here?
What's going on, dudes?
Who is this?
This is Saul Good.
Oh, what's up, Saul? How you
What's
doing,
going
man?
on?
Let's go Yankees. No?
After last night? Oh, boy. Dude. Aaron Judge.
Unbelievable. Me and Chief were there. What a game, man.
You were at the game?
Yeah, me
You
and
were at the
Chief
game?
were there.
Oh, my God. God bless you. Holy.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And guess
You
what?
guys must.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. I want to hear your story. I was watching it at home, my dog.
So how about this? We were sitting in section 131, adjacent to the foul pole.
What?
It's where he hit the home run.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Oh,
You were right there?
yeah. I mean, it set back a little bit. I think we were in the 13th row, but yeah, right there, right in front of us.
Holy shit.
And I was saying this before, Saul, at the beginning of the show. I literally.
Yeah, I didn't catch the beginning. I'm sorry.
I watched that highlight back because obviously I was at the game, didn't hear the broadcast, the call. If it's fair, it's his moment. It is. I've watched it back over 50 times.
How do you hit a pitch that inside and smoke it down left field?
Ever to do that, ever. With all these
You know why?
stats and numbers. Because he's Aaron Judge.
Is he? I don't want to jinx.
I mean,
He's one of the greatest hitters we've ever seen.
He is. It really.
I don't think. I mean, he's going to win he won the batting title. If he doesn't get the MVP, I'm going to choke that badass catcher.
He should. I think he will.
Batting average, bombs. I mean, he does every stat. He's up there. He's like one or two.
It's him, not being appreciated because he does it all the time. So let's get more excited about Kyle Raleigh, who the catcher has never produced like this. But let's ignore the fact that his batting average was 80 points lower.
I always say that.
They're not even close.
Out of here.
I hate to compare it.
Thank you.
I hate to compare it, but it almost reminds me, and I don't like him, but LeBron, all those years in his prime, when people took it
Not
for granted.
MVP.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Saul. And how about this, Saul?
Last night was.
It was the best.
Yep, I'm listening.
Couple things here, though. So, was there last night. Was there for the Cam Schlittler game last Thursday against Boston.
We need a gem from him tonight.
And
you were at that game, too?
Was at that game, too.
Saying.
And
what do you got, season tickets?
No, just a Yankee addiction. And going to be there tonight. Running it
I respect
back
that.
Tonight, Saul. Running it back tonight.
I can't. He's got to throw Jim. We need it.
He's going to. I know he's going to. You just.
I believe I do too, because I don't think he can. I think he's got like ice in his veins. He don't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
Give me the ball. I'm throwing. Give me the ball.
I'm telling you right now,
I'm gonna throw 100.
He's going after Vlad. I'm telling you right now.
But after meaning hitting him or after
no, striking him out.
Yeah, I could. I can see that as well, Saul.
He might. I was thinking, is he thinking he's going to take his head off? Because he could if he threw it at him his head. He'd fucking kill him.
I think he's classy.
And
I don't. I think.
And Good Collector said I shouldn't have taken it back, but a couple times I was pissed
Michael
about.
Viavac?
I was pissed about.
Justin Bieber.
I was pissed about Vladdy hitting the home run and us being down. A couple of times I did shout, hit him in the head. I really did. I shouldn't have, but I did.
Yeah. I really don't like him either because of everything he says about the Yankees. But I get it.
I think.
What about that dive? That dive to home plate was obnoxious. He dove like.
No, but I think a brush back.
You're not Pete Rose, dude.
It would be nice to strike him out. I don't think we've struck him out yet. So let's strike him out. Let's fucking win.
I'd like to light him up tonight. Not
and
physically,
I know we got it. I know we got it tonight. Let's fucking go, Saul.
I'm ready. Dude, are you kidding me? I can't wait. I'm glad it's on at 7. I don't have to wait till fucking 8 o'clock. That game took for fucking ever last night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was so dialed in. It's not.
Can't believe you were there, dude. That's so fucking awesome.
It was awesome, man. There's nothing like Yankee Stadium in the playoffs.
How loud was the place? Place was it sounded electric on the TV.
Shaking.
The building was shaking.
Yeah. Unreal, Saul. So yeah, it was.
I always wondered why they don't have like that, like just like I don't know. I know it's not like a loudometer, but I would love to see like how close it is to like you know, the effects of
the
like
sound barrier.
hurricane or earthquake or whatever type of shit.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, can't wait, Saul. Before we let you go though, what's your prediction here for tonight?
Tonight?
Score prediction. Yeah.
I think score.
Yeah.
I think the what is his name? Schlitter? How do you pronounce it?
Schlittler.
It's Schlittler.
Schlittler.
But with an
I think he's going to throw a gem. So, score. Fuck. 5-1 Yanks?
5-1 Yanks. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's do it.
Is that okay?
I think that's great,
man.
I got to be confident, dude. I was walking around yesterday. I had my Yankee hat on, my Yankee shirt on. Like, fucking, let's go, man.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up.
Yeah.
They're not giving up.
Absolutely,
let's go.
Bro.
And Aaron Judge just showed yesterday we're not giving up.
No,
his performance yesterday was epic.
On both ends.
3 for 4.
Yeah.
Even defensively, he made a couple of big plays.
Let's not forget about the diving catches the guys make. The guy's doing everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
he
doesn't make those plays. We're having a different conversation.
That play was unbelievable. Just
were you holding your breath a little bit?
A little bit, and then also I got real tight. I was texting Josh when Bellinger didn't come up with that catch.
But I mean, that was a tough catch.
Just seeing it live, it felt like. And also, I don't know.
Oh,
like,
Bellinger?
Tough,
yeah, I thought he
had
that.
I don't know why he did the whole behind the. Is a little. Don't you think he should have came like
this? Face.
Yes.
Just catch it.
Yeah,
I didn't. I didn't
were you tight about what's his name not sliding head first to first on that single, and he slid feet first. What's his name? I forget right now.
Oh, jeez.
It was like first or second inning.
Oh, Ben Rice.
Sliding to first slows you down.
Can he hit the ball?
They were saying sliding.
I mean, the guy was smoking the ball.
No, both slow you down.
I mean, I figured, but I think head first might have been. And Rodon not covering though.
Yeah, well, Rodon too. That was
he was
trade him. No, Josh, there's a couple texts. Trade him. I don't care. Trade him. I think
he had a bad day yesterday. But
I think he can bounce back next time, Saul. But hey, listen, you know
I do too. I think Rodon is fine. He's fine. I think he had a bad night, but shit, it's baseball.
Yeah,
shit happens.
Exactly, bro. But yeah, really appreciate you calling, man. And we'll definitely talk to you soon.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
All right, man. Enjoy. Are you going to the game tonight?
He is.
You son of a bitch.
Get a ticket.
You lucky mother effer. Yo, enjoy, man. God bless you. Enjoy the game.
Thanks, Saul. Let's go Yanks.
Better call Saul. If you need any legal advice, call Saul Goodman. Cross the sound.
Dude, for those people who went on the field, Hirsch could help them out.
Oh, 100%. That's a great. That's a good whatever shtick there.
How much did they show of that on the
They didn't show it.
Oh, okay, but you saw it obviously on my video, right?
I saw it on the video, and I heard them say someone's on the field.
Oh my god, bro, that was absolutely nuts. But yeah, so we got some catching up to do with the grid. So if we could do.
Oh, ew.
What?
Madsen
oh yeah. Well, I don't know why the hell. Usually they do it.
We shouldn't even do this.
I know we shouldn't. Mo Vaughn, top left. There we go. Gold
is he
Glove.
Still alive?
Yeah, he is. Oh. I think. Gold Glove, Dustin Pedroia at top right.
Remember when everyone thought he was the next Jeter for them?
Oh yeah, no, and even I think Jeter said he was the best second. Like he would take it. I don't know. There was something. I'm telling you, we could find that article. I was tight, but it was basically kind of a slight Cano, which, you know, steroids, not running balls out. Cano could have been a lot better.
Yeah, he could have.
But A-Rod fucked him, obviously.
Yeah. Take this, son.
Yeah. So middle left, Tyrone Taylor.
The football player? I'm just joking.
Come on.
Ty.
Roan. Yep. There
it is.
Yep. Let's go 4%. Okay.
The 30 hurt us.
Next to him, and I hope you saw it too on my story last night. Threw out the first pitch last night. Put him in. Dead nuts.
CC.
Sabathia.
That's why they won.
Dude, CC is one of those guys. Like, he gets it.
Yes.
The man. So Gold Glove Brewer. So middle right, Robin Yount.
Larry Bird.
Yeah. And then bottom middle, Randy Johnson. And then I gotta just get a Gold Glove
for the Nationals.
For Nationals, it's not Guerrero, it's not Rendon. This one has been kind of tripping me up. I mean, I don't think it's.
It's got to be someone from like before.
Well, I was thinking from like the
World Series team.
Yeah. Like, but let me just think about this for a second. I don't think anybody had anything in the comments, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you know what? All right, do Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman. There you go.
So not our best score by a lot,
but you did it.
We did it, and if we could switch the music, switch the grid to football, let's fucking go.
We can switch. Ever so nicely. Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go. Nothing like a good football grid. Okay, let's think about this for a second.
10 reception touchdowns a season.
Like I would
in one season?
Yeah.
So I mean, for Patriots, you could do Randy Moss.
Could do Randy Moss.
I know it's a little high.
I'm just trying to think. Gronk.
Obviously.
What
about what's that dude's name? Not Danny Amendola.
Edelman?
Yeah.
Walker? I don't think they caught double digits though.
Really?
No. Boy, you know, lack of rest. Can't even get, you know, some more help from the peanut gallery though. Like where's Josh B at right now?
He's with the freaking
corporate America,
ESPN, YouTube. I know it, Josh. You know, and they don't care about you, Josh, like we do.
Yeah, Troy.
Like they don't care like we do.
I'm thinking, you know, just to fill this thing out, just go with Gronk with the double-digit touchdowns.
Brandon saying Ryan Zimmerman.
Yeah, he's riled up. Let's go, Brandon. Good to have you here with us, bud.
What would you say? Sorry.
So Pats do Gronk. It'll be high, but whatever.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
You sure you want to go with that?
Yeah, it's fine.
You don't want to go Randy?
I think that's gonna be higher, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. You don't want to go with Glenn Gronkowski? That's
What
not
are
that
you
bad,
saying?
honestly.
I bet Tim and Randy are like 90% of the whole thing.
Can you see what Randy's would be?
So I can actually do it on my end.
Okay, cool. Just curious.
And I gotta think about the.
I know they're both going to be high, obviously.
He was 50.
Yeah.
So there's one guy that I guess we're not thinking about.
Bills, Diggs.
So I was thinking Diggs. I'm just trying to think though.
Julio Jones, Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to. I don't know if Roddy White did it or Algie
I
Crumpler.
feel like he did. Roddy White. He definitely did.
It's just sometimes though the double-digit touchdowns, you know. Yeah, do Roddy right. Do Roddy right.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That got me raw. That was like a.
You know, we've had some good scores recently.
Who's on the Bills' 4 straight teams?
I was thinking about that. I don't know if it's Andre Smith, I'm thinking, but I don't know if that's right. Somebody Smith. Who the hell? If anybody can help out with that. I'm thinking about, I don't know, Eric Molds as well. Feels like it would. I don't think Peerless Price did. Okay, Eric Molds. 8% too. So middle right for Bills, 10 touchdowns, Eric Moulds. Okay, let's think about this for a second. And then the Patriots and the Browns. Let's see. So Packers, Bills. I feel like Rasul Douglas was on. Okay, yeah. So do Eric Moulds, middle right.
Middle right.
Top, yeah.
Nice.
And then Dead Nuts, Rasul Douglas. Just check if anybody is in the comments.
Ty
Ty
Montgomery.
Montgomery. Packers, Pats. Okay.
Ernie.
Here. Let's go Yankees, Ernie.
Another longtime believer, unlike some people.
Wait, so did you get Montgomery?
Packers, Pats.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So just do Ty. It'll, yeah.
That's lame. Okay.
14%. Okay. And then he says Falcons, Brown, recent. It might be Andre, but just search. So it's Falcons, Browns. So I guess it's RISON.
Andre. Nice.
All right.
Way to go.
Yeah, just
Brandon.
Just moving along here. Okay. So Green Bay and Atlanta. I feel like no, not Clay Matthews. And then I could have. Oh man, instead of Ty Montgomery, I should have done Terry Glenn. That's always the one I do. God damn it. Okay. I know there's a bunch with the Patriots and the Browns. I guess just do Brian Hoyer for Patriots Browns. Brian.
Oh, Brian. Sorry.
Yeah, right there. 20%.
There we go.
Okay, so we got two
I remember
more.
him.
Do we got anything else from Zappy?
Browns, Pats.
Did you already do Browns? Oh, we just did Browns, Pats. Okay. Damn it.
I can't believe Josh is here.
Yeah, right? Well, I guess, come on. It's Carlin.
I know. Yeah, true. But he's not here for the 10 a.m. start, you know.
Yeah. No, honestly, Josh pretty much comments every show, so we got to give it to him. We got to give it to that. Okay, so Packers, Falcons. All right, quarterbacks. I feel like there's a quarterback for the backup. Not Ritter. Then the Falcons. Okay. I can't believe. I feel like Josh is working on this right now.
Definitely.
Okay, let's do the Packers, Falcons. AJ Hawk.
Nice.
4%, okay. And then we need Browns, Bills players. And just make sure again nobody.
Browns, Bills, Case Keenum.
You know what though? This is gonna be a good one. Duke Johnson, Jimmy Johnson. So Duke Johnson there.
Who's that? Oh, this is the old.
Okay, so you know what? For some high scores, that was a .8, which is great.
Yeah.
We love it. So another
that's
edition
great.
of the Immaculate Grid in the books. Appreciate everybody helping us out there. Have you got into this at all with the basketball? I know you did it once with Tony.
I haven't been getting into it. No.
Bro, I have a
Addiction?
Yeah. Like anytime I'm just sitting in football for some reason, because we did baseball for so long. Now I'm just like really excited to do the football ones because it's something different. But I've been saying, dude, it's the modern version of a crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
And it's so much better. Like fuck a crossword puzzle.
I guess I could do an NBA one.
I mean, listen, man. I could help out as much as I can, but I would say the comparison here.
It's tough though, dude.
It is.
When you're in your head, it's like you're not thinking. You know,
it would be Tony helping me out with the football. That's what I would say the comparison here is. You could get a couple, but heavy lifting will need to be done on your part, Michael. The music is up though.
All right, let's
do
do
All
it.
Stars should be pretty easy.
Yeah, but you want, like you said, you want to think outside the
Danny
box.
Granger? Like
That's a
everybody's
great
singing
one.
along.
I was gonna, yeah. See, you're good at this. You're just good at sports. Nice, dude.
There we go.
Celtics All-Star Antoine Walker, maybe. I feel like he's not gonna be thought of.
Yeah, do Walker.
Yeah,
There we
baby.
go. Blazers, I don't know.
Brandon Roy?
I'm just trying to think though. Yeah, just do Roy, whatever.
We could do. Was Rashid an All-Star? Wasn't Scottie Pippen?
I'm not positive. We could try it.
Clyde Drexler, obviously.
Yeah, just do Roy. I think sometimes people forget about him.
They do. A lot of people do. Damn.
That's not that bad though.
I know.
Is it Robin Lopez for Blazers and Bucks?
Blazers and Bucks.
A top.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or is it?
No,
Yes,
you're
they
Robin,
both
yeah.
they both played for him
Yeah.
actually for Milwaukee.
Obviously Drew.
For right here.
Yeah, Drew Holiday. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else. Bucks, Boston.
Let's just do it.
Yeah. Figured that
Damn.
was gonna be the case. And okay, did I don't think Aaron Holiday played for the Pacers, right?
I don't think so. Pacers, Kings. What was his name? He was Rookie of the Year for Sacramento. People were like, "Oh, he's averaging 25 and 5."
Halliburton.
No.
But that is one.
Oh, he is one actually.
Yeah.
What's his name though? Fuck.
Okay, what?
He's not in the
when?
league anymore, but he should be. He
Okay.
couldn't shoot. Fuck.
I don't know why I can't think this.
He was
Kings
Rookie of the Year.
Pacers is George Hill.
George Hill's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Maybe Brandon will know too, because he gave us that one. Good call there, Brandon. Kings.
Anybody out there, if
Yeah.
who I'm talking about, he was Rookie of the Year, Kings player. Everyone was
Guard.
like jizzing over him. 25 and 5 and stuff.
But when?
6'6". God, this is mid 2000s.
Mid 2000s. Okay, that I was thinking it was more recent. Bucks.
I can see him right now.
I feel like there's got to be a. Celtics, Kings. Well, did Sheldon Williams play for the Celtics?
He did.
So Kings and Celtics, right?
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's annoying when there's like a minute. You could just probably search Sheldon and it'll just.
We have another
Josh,
caller.
Josh says also though Malcolm Brogdon for Bucks Pacers. That's a good one.
Hold on one sec. Bucks Pacers, Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
That is a good one. You're on the sports port.
Is it a year?
Yeah.
What's going on, Ernie? Let's fucking go Yankees, huh?
Fucking go Yankees. You said, I'm going to answer your grid question real quick, though. Did you get something for the Blazers and Kings?
No, that's the last one.
All right. My boy, Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
That
I
is
think
one.
You had that in your other grid with Tony a little while ago.
He's great.
Do you? What's our score here? 99,
99.
and we never do basketball. It's pretty good. Do you do any basketball typically, Ernie, or no?
No, I just Sharif played for N1, so I remember him. I remember him.
You could say he was him.
He was him. Like Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is him.
Bro, but listen, job's not done, but I think enough has been shown. How about you think back to all the podcasts, us talking back and forth with everybody about everyone doubting that Judge could hit in October. Here we are, hitting like 500, that home run last night. Are you kidding me?
Well, we said we couldn't put this year on Judge. We said that. We said this year, Judge, even everybody's complaining that it's singles, it's not home runs. Like, bro, he's hitting 500.
No, but
like,
that's what I'm saying.
he came in clutch and hit a home run yesterday. That was important, but like, we can't put it on him. Everybody else needed to perform. Everybody else needed to do their job. Jazz came in big. Like,
oh my God, that was huge.
We need everybody.
Yeah.
We need everybody to show up. You know, like we said yesterday, we believe that the Yankees can win 2 at home. Our job, our issue is what's going to happen if we have to go back to Cleveland. So let's just get the job done today and to Toronto and anything.
And you know what the beauty of that, Ernie, is? First of all, a couple of things. Yeah, like obviously the wins, loss, not Judge, but I still just like, you know what I mean? Think about how many people, all the shows we did this past year, saying that until they see it, they don't think Judge is going to hit in October. But how many times they tell him he's gonna? I was made fun of for saying it.
I mean, look, heavy is the head that wears the crown, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna get criticized. He's gonna get speculated. He's gonna get judged through the entire season. It's gonna happen regardless. The only thing that we can hope for is that he continues to do what he's doing, put bat on ball, get on base, and good things happen. All right, like there was many a times that people like we want Stanton to show up. Stanton hasn't showed up. Yes, he showed up a little bit yesterday, but he didn't show up all the way.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like we need Stanton to be Stanton the way he is. We need Jazz to continue to do good at bats. Defense is looking good. Everything is looking okay. Like we got our kicked in the first 2 games in Toronto, but it's a different story.
Right.
2 games at home. We got to force a game 5, and that's baseball. You know, it's I can't believe I'm saying it, but even Big Papi had compliments of the Yankees last night. So it's like, you know, let's go ahead and just continue with the momentum. I don't think it was a question of any fan, of any of our friends that have been watching, and we've been together watching these games. Nobody had a question that we can win 2 at home. We all said the same thing. We can win 2 at home. And it's looking to be that way. We just got to continue on because the momentum will build and anything can happen in a game 5.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I was going to say before, too, well, a couple of things. Love seeing how riled the whole team is. I mean, you saw the replays of Jazz going nuts after the Judge home run. Everyone was so happy for him. Judge is so happy. Double take. But how close this team is, how they feed off each other with home runs. Expecting nothing different, you know, when I'm there tonight. But also, it's the magic of, you know, we talk about, tough to win game 5. But you know what the best thing is? All we need is a chance. Winning tonight gives us that chance, and that's all that matters.
Absolutely. That's all. Game at a time. Like as much as we talk shit about Boone, as much as we always have a hard critique of Boone's job. We have to give him some type of credit. The pregame conference and the covers that he did in speaking, it was a comfort to hear him say everybody is on the same page, 1 game at a time. Worry about what's in front of you, not what has happened before. Isn't that what we've been preaching all year? All 100%. Year we've been preaching on it does not happen what happened a week ago. It does not matter what happened a month ago. Doesn't matter what happened 3 days ago. Doesn't matter. What matters is right now. The game that we are currently playing is what matters, and let's continue with that attitude.
And I was saying before, I don't know if you missed it, but after the game, me and Josh had one more good talk, completely on the same page. He's fired up, just wants to win. That's what all brings us together, us Yankee fans. We just want to win. That's the important thing.
Did you call him a motherfucker? That's the question.
No. And I was telling him too, because, you know, obviously a couple surf sides, and I was like, dude, I don't know, the way we were going back and forth, I thought you were actually tight, and he was just like, we just had a good laugh about it. So it was just a good one. And then I was gonna say too, Ernie, I think no coincidence, no sauna yesterday. Yankees get the job done. Not gonna go again today. All right.
Listen, no saunas, no lapse in focus, no lapse in conversation. Go eat a nice greasy slice of pizza in the Bronx, and we will win Game 4.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I can't wait. So excited. I know Cam's gonna deal, and we're ready to go, man. So absolutely.
Are you with Theophil?
Yes.
I am, baby.
Theophil, the green to the power of my Ranger. How are you?
That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, dude? Are you pumped?
Pumped isn't the word. I woke up with a half a chub. Let's go.
I'm surprised that, Josh is even in our stream. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I gotta defend Josh a little bit. I have to. That's my brother. I gotta defend him a little bit. He doesn't want the Yankees to lose. He doesn't believe that they're gonna lose. He's just the type of person that wants to see it to believe it. And I'm sure, without even knowing the conversation he had with Barnes last night, after a game like last night, he has to be 100% on board. He has to 100% believe that the Yankees can do it. They fought back yesterday, down 6-1. They win 9-6. There's no way you can see the Yankees playing in these elimination games that we've played so far this postseason and don't think they could do it.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. I was playing Fortnite with Keith and Joey, and I had the game, and I just knew when he got up, something special. I was like, boys, hold on a sec, cover my back.
How about this, Michael? I was saying this before the show. I was texting my buddy Jordan. I was telling Renee about this. You remember Jordan? He was here. He lives in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about he's like, oh, that first of all, he says that wasn't you on the field, right? And I sent him the video of the people that got on the field. But then he says, come on, Cap, when he goes to the plate. And I say, before I go Sikorsky, hit a fucking homer. 30 seconds later, he did it, buddy. Let's fucking go. How unbelievable is that?
It's so I'm glad you didn't go to Sikorsky.
And that was a joke, obviously. But Josh says no. Oh, I thought he said no sound. No sound. No. Oh yeah, he's cracking up because I was saying too. Me and Ernie were talking about the Yankees, like Ronald or whatever. And then I went to the sauna for 10 minutes, come back, and it seemed like there was some different conversation had about how it's gonna be tough, this and that. And it was just like a joke about how, like, me in the sauna, if I didn't go in the sauna, different story.
No, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, let's fucking go, Ernie. Fucking pumped, and let's get the job done tonight. All right, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, I think we can go into today, and I'll be honest, bro. Regardless of the outcome, proud of the boys. Like real proud of the boys. Regardless of the outcome, regardless of what happens, gotten to this point, we've been fighting. It's a very comforting feeling to see the Yankees have a grit, never give up attitude, have some fucking balls. Like it felt good yesterday to see them show up when needed. We got our rookie sensation Cam going today. We cannot be stupid and unrealistic. I know that's Josh's favorite word. We cannot be stupid and unrealistic to think that we're going to get another 8-inning, 0-run, 0-walk performance, but we can be realistic to think that we are going to get a solid performance out of Cam and a solid performance out of the offense. And let's just force a Game 5, bro. That should be the mantra. That should be the goal. That should be the end-all, be-all. Win today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Win today.
Absolutely, man. And I know he's going to deliver. I know they're going to deliver. And I can't wait to fucking be at the stadium. So let's get the job done.
I have to say this. Were you worried when Dev came in?
No. Because we don't have anybody else.
You were?
No, because, dude.
I know we don't have, but did it make you nervous that the fact that we didn't have anybody else, we had to go to Devin? That doesn't, worry you a little bit?
Well, he's been pitching well.
Yeah, that's the thing, Ernie. He's been pitching well. So just like Josh, see it, believe it. I mean, it's been a long sample size here. So it just feels like he's got his confidence back,
Listen, all year long, we've seen him shit the pooch and just shit the bed, and it makes me nervous to see him with a baseball in his hand, regardless of how good he's pitching right now. It does make me nervous. But maybe what everybody has said about him is true. big moments, big times, he's there. Regular season, don't fucking worry about it. Like, shit happens.
Right.
But big moments, he's there. So let's just hope that that's what it is, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know Cam will be ready for that moment tonight, as well as the rest of the Yankees. Judge fired up. I think Stanton will go deep, and I think we get the job done. So I'm sure I'll talk to you later on, but let's get it done tonight. All right, Ernie? Great call. Really appreciate it.
Let's fucking go. Talk to you guys later.
Peace, brother.
Right.
Let's go Yanks.
Thanks, Ernie. Let's go Yanks.
Let's go Yankees.
And then what else?
Brandon said Smoltz said last night that Judge's homer could be the turning point in the series. Carry that momentum into tonight, especially because of a bullpen game for Toronto.
Yeah, I heard him say that. Definitely true.
He also adds, I called the Belnar multi-inning save. Josh knows, LOL, the ball's on him to get those 5 outs.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was talking to Chief at the game, like how they're going to navigate this. And I feel like Bednar is the guy you get raw for, Michael. Like,
yes.
He looks like he
he's
chugs
great.
beers.
He loves
and
it,
he's
though.
just jacked.
He loves it.
He was in a carcass in Pittsburgh, and here he is. And if we could just, before we wrap up, and I know we have the voice crack there, but just go up a
I didn't
little.
notice.
No, I know, but I feel like everyone else did. If you just go up a little bit. Josh said something about 8-1. What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Josh, could you? I hope before we wrap up, he could explain this. What does that mean, Josh? We're still up 8-2. We're still up. What 8-1? One time. Here we go.
I don't understand.
Go down. Maybe he said something.
Maybe he was up more. No. No sauna. Yep, we both called it a few nights ago.
All right. Well, I'm sure he'll probably text us or something. Yeah, that was awesome. A little more riled for you with the. Jay Bird says LMAO, the voice crack. Yeah, that's what happens. Seasons of Judge in the playoffs. 8-1. Oh no, but also Josh, I think but we never finalized the bet. We were gonna make a bet on that. So listen, I would be heading that right now, but job's not done. It's an important part. I was just gonna say, any more riled for you with the basketball grid now or no?
No, not like with you guys, yeah.
But isn't it like you know what I mean? Like if this wasn't like, oh, it's time to go. Like let's say we were only 45 minutes in. Like couldn't you like do like 3-4 grids in a row and it would be fun?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I could just keep going. But
yeah.
Like, obviously, here we are. And yeah, great show.
Amazing
really
show.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, and thank you to Renee and you, Michael, for holding it down as always.
No problem.
Yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in and continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay and Costa, and the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees! Yankees win! And we'll see you manana.
Peace.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love